Hey guys, welcome back to the interview question sessions by UPlats. So we have completed few topics on different technologies, different subjects regarding the interview perspectives. So this is a new session, brand new session. This will be guiding for students on machine learning interview questions. Okay, so we have covered very important machine learning questions that are very likely to appear in your interviews. So let's begin with it. So many people are aspiring to become machine learning developers or machine learning scientists, right? So data scientists, all those things. So because machine learning is one of the top 5 technologies in today's world, which is creating a lot of career opportunities. And you need to understand the concepts thoroughly. All right. So what are those concepts we will be learning in this session, in this series of machine learning interview questions? All right. So let's begin. So first, you must understand what is the definition of machine learning. What do you mean by, what do you understand by machine learning? So there are many standard definitions, but if you understand the core definition of machine learning, you can explain it well. All right. So machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence. It gives devices the ability to learn from their experiences and improve their self without doing any coding. For example, when you shop from any website, it shows related searches like people who bought also saw this or also bought this, or you can buy few items in a group. All right. So as I told you, machine learning is the most significant technology for mankind. It is being used in everyday activities. So you may or may not know, from the time you wake up till the time you sleep, you will be using machine learning concepts and applications a lot number of times. So machine learning is the subset of artificial intelligence. So the term artificial intelligence is a superset of machine learning, and machine learning is a part of artificial intelligence which gives the devices or the machines the ability to learn from experience. So here you can replace experience with data. Okay, so humans learn from experience, we all learn from experience, but machines cannot learn from experience, they learn from data. Okay, so machine learning is the form of artificial intelligence that deals with system programming and automates data analysis to enable computers to learn and act through experiences without being explicitly programmed. So this is also a very important term. You don't want to explicitly program your machine. It should be automated. Okay, so you need to train your machine with a lot of data. So one definition of machine learning is that it's a field of study that gives computers the capability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. It's a study of making machines more human-like in their behavior and decisions by giving them the ability to learn and develop their own programs. This is done with minimum human intervention. That is, we don't have to explicitly program again and again. The learning process is automated and improved based on the experiences of the machines throughout the process. Good quality data is fed to the machines, and different algorithms are used to build machine learning models to train the machines on this data. The choice of algorithm depends on the type of data at hand and the type of activity that needs to be automated. Okay. So you wonder how it is different from traditional programming. Well, in traditional programming, we would feed the input data and a well-written and tested program into a machine to generate the output. But when it comes to machine learning, input data along with the output is fed into the machine during the learning phase, and it works out a program for itself. To understand this better, you can find out some diagrams on machine learning where we give the input and both output, and the machine will give us a model or the program itself after carefully designing the model. Next, machine learning today has all the attention it needs. Machine learning can automate many tasks, especially the ones that only humans can perform with their innate intelligence. Replicating this intelligence to machines can be achieved only with the help of machine learning. So with the help of machine learning, business can automate routine tasks. It also helps in automating and quickly create models for the data analysis. Various industries depend on vast quantities of data to optimize their operations and make intelligent decisions. Machine learning helps in creating models that can process and analyze large complex amounts of data to deliver accurate results. These models are precise and scalable and function with less turnaround time. By building such precise machine learning models, business can leverage profitable opportunities and avoid unknown risks. So image recognition, text generation, and many other use cases are finding applications in the real world. This is increasing the scope for machine learning experts to shine as a sought after professionals. Okay. So the next question, difference between inductive learning and deductive learning. So inductive learning and deductive learning both are part of machine learning. All right. So you can guess what is inductive learning and deductive learning. So when you split it, it is like induction and deduction, correct? So these two approaches have been applied to grammar teaching and learning. A deductive approach involves the learners being given a general rule, which is then applied to specific language examples and trained through practice exercises. Whereas an inductive approach involves the learners detecting or noticing patterns and working out a rule for themselves before they practice the language. A deductive approach starts with the presentation of a rule and is followed by examples in which the rule is applied. An inductive approach starts with some examples from which a rule is inferred. So both approaches are commonplace in published materials. Some course books may adhere to one approach or the other as series style, whereas some may be more flexible and employ both approaches according to what the language being taught lends itself. Most inductive learning presented in books is guided or scaffolded. In other words, exercises and questions guide the learner to work out the grammar rule. The following questions will have a more light on what is inductive and deductive learning. Right. So next question, what is the difference between data mining and machine learning? So few years, data mining was very much popular, maybe some 10-15 years ago. All right. But from last 7 to 8 years, machine learning is hugely popular. Correct. So both sound same. Correct. The machine learning and the data mining, they few things are similar, but they're not same. All right. So the rapidly growing digital world has popularized so many new terms and phrases that it's easy to get overwhelmed or lose track. People are liable to use strange new words interchangeably, unaware that the words mean two different things. So specifically, data mining and machine learning. The line between the two terms sometimes get blurred due to some shared characteristics, but they are actually two different technologies. So first of all, data mining is considered as the process of extracting useful information from a vast amount of data. It is used to discover new, accurate, and useful patterns in the data, looking for meaning and relevant information for the organization or individual who needs it. It's a tool used by humans. Then what is machine learning? Machine learning is the process of discovering algorithms that have improved courtesy of experience derived from data. It is the design, study, and development of algorithms that permit machines to learn without human intervention. It's a tool to make machines smarter, eliminating the human element. So they eliminate human themselves, that would be wrong, correct? So machine learning is the process of discovering algorithms that have improved the courtesy of experience derived from data. It's the design, study, and development of algorithms that permit machines to learn without human intervention. So now what do they do in common? What do both of these technologies do in common? Both of them fall under the data science, which makes sense since both of them use data. Both processes are used for solving complex problems. So consequently, many people use the two terms interchangeably. This is not so surprising, considering that machine learning is sometimes used as a means of conducting useful mining, while data gathered from data mining can be used to teach machines. So the lines between the two concepts become a bit blurred. Furthermore, both processes employ the same critical algorithms for discovering data patterns, although their desired results ultimately differ, something which will become clear as you read on. So what are the differences then? So we see that their similarities are few, but it's still natural to confuse the two terms because of the overlap of data. On the other hand, there's a considerable number of differences between the two. So for the sake of clarity and organization, we are going to give each one its bullet item. So data mining is quite older than machine learning. Okay. So data mining was also known as knowledge discovery in databases. Okay. So it is still referred as KDD in few areas. Machine learning made its debut in a checker playing program. So machine learning appeared very late than data mining. So data mining is designed to extract the rules from large quantities of data, while machine learning teaches a computer how to learn and comprehend the given parameters. Or to put it another way, data mining is simply a method of researching to determine a particular outcome based on the total of the gathered data. On the other side of the coin, we have machine learning, which trains a system to perform complex tasks and uses harvested data with experience to become smarter. Now, data mining relies on vast stores of data, which is used to make forecasts for business and other organizations. Machine learning, on the other hand, works with algorithms and not on raw data. Then data mining relies on human intervention and is ultimately created for use by people, whereas machine learning's whole reason for existing is that it can teach itself and not depend on human influence or actions. Without a flesh and blood person using and interacting with it, data mining flat out cannot work. Human contact with machine learning, on the other hand, is pretty much limited to setting up the initial algorithms and then just letting it be a sort of set it and forget it process. People babysit data mining. The systems take care of themselves with machine learning. Okay, this is a good difference between the two. Data mining cannot learn or adapt, whereas that's the whole point with machine learning. Data mining follows preset rules and is static, while machine learning adjusts the algorithms as the right circumstances manifest themselves. Data mining is only as smart as the users who enter the parameters, but machine learning means those computers are getting smarter. All right, so these are the few differences I have just explained you. There are so many reasons between machine learning and data mining, so you can browse them till you get a clear picture. All right, so we will continue the questions.